Well, how's everybody doing today? I just got done feeding cows here now. I'm getting ready to sharpen the knives on the chopper. I've got that full of fuel, and Ben just ended up blowing it off now. So we're gonna walk over to that here in a minute, and we'll look at the knives quick. I do have a new set in there, and we started chopping about 12:30 yesterday. By the time the dual got off of everything, plus they were pouring the floor in the bunk, so I wanted them guys to have enough time to get in there and get out of there again, and it kind of worked out good that we started a little later on. So I've been getting some questions about you know, what's been going on with the burnt tractor and mixer wagon. The insurance company hasn't gotten here yet, and for the past 10 days we've been feeding with just the one mixer wagon. We're actually doing pretty good on time. It takes the same amount of time to feed with one mixer as it does with two, so we're not losing any time there, so that's a good thing. In this video here, I've been also getting questions about how the bunk is coming, how's the barn coming. The bunk they just got done with yesterday, and the barn, we've got to do the rest of the, or they have to do the rest of the interior work. The crew that builds the barns and does the concrete work here, they're the same company, and they work back and forth. The concrete crew is separate from the building construction crew, and the concrete crew has been real busy with pouring bunks, and they'll start a bunk here and there, and they kind of work all over the place with tying up their forms and all that. So they've got the perimeter walls poured in the barn, the roof is on it, all that stuff. So I'm gonna fly the drone. I already flew the drone actually yesterday, give you guys a visual quick of the barn and the bunk. Now yesterday I was able to fly the drone at 2 different times, when they first started pouring the floor and when they were finishing up pouring the floor. When I flew the drone from the bunk the second time over to the barn, our tire guy was here putting a set of flotation tires on the Freightliner truck, and I called him at 9:30 yesterday morning to see if he had a set of flotation tires. The Freightliner that we have had a wore out set of tires on it. He says, yeah, I got 4 here, I can come right over and do them now. So half hour he was here, and we set him up in that bunk there. He's got a crane on his truck, and I didn't think of it until I flew the drone over. I said I'll just spy on him for a minute with the drone. So there is a clip in here, about a 3-minute long clip of Kyle putting a flotation tire on the Freightliner. So that's all that's in this video, really. Just kind of jumping around, fly around the bunk, fly around the barn, and then one flotation tire going on the back of that Freightliner. It took him a little less than an hour to get all 4 tires on that truck. That's McLaughlin Tire, and it was Kyle McLaughlin putting the tire on. For any of you local guys, you already know who they are. All the farms in this area use McLaughlin's for tire service, and good bunch of guys. They're fast, they're quick. Yeah, they do a great job. So we're gonna run over quick. We're gonna look at the knives on the chopper, gonna get them sharpening, and we'll see you at the end of the video. Thanks for watching, folks. Okay, I am stuck in between the front tire of the chopper here and the cutter head. We'll take a look at these knives. That noise you hear in the background is the tractor on the manure pump. We're pumping manure from the front pit here down to the lagoon. So these knives here I ended up putting in just before we started third cutting, and get some lighting in here. There we go. So they're a little nicked up. We're going to run through a sharpening cycle and see. Well, this rod here is the rod that the stone runs on, and the sharpened stone is over there. So I've done videos on that before, but there's 4 knives across the chopper here, and then there's 10 rows of 4 to make up for 40 knives. So I got some nicks in them. We're going to get them sharpening, and we'll get on with the rest of the video. Alright, this is what the new tires look like on this Freightliner here. They are the Alliance 700/40 22.5, and they are the tractor tread, which is a 331. So Ben, he's all happy that he's got good tires on this truck here. So yeah. Well, thanks for watching, folks. Remember to hit the thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't yet already. And we'll catch you at the next video. Thanks again for watching.